Hello students, welcome you all for the today's session of subject Energy Engineering. In this session, we will start with the unit 1, that is Introduction and Thermal Power Plant. So in this session, we will see some of the introduction to the power generation and the power plant. So basically, the energy engineering is defined as the engineering and technology required for the production of central station electric power. Now here, power is the building block of the economy, and the electricity is the most important infrastructural input in the development and growth of the economy. Apart from this, the consumption of the electricity is an important index of the advancement of the country and standard of living. The economic growth of 8 to 9% on a sustained basis is necessary for us to catch up with the rest of the world. So, in this slide, we have seen the energy resource map of India. So, from the figure, we can see that the hydro potential is in the northeast and the upper part of the north region, whereas the coal reserves are mainly in the eastern region, that is West Bengal and Chhattisgarh and all. The distribution of energy resources and consumption centers are extremely unbalanced, whereas there is necessate power transfer over the long distances. Now we will see the global and current scenario in India. So in India, the power installed capacity is 1,73,635 megawatt, whereas the energy generation, that is per annum, is 7,88,355 mega unit. So the supply demand gap we can see is 9.8% peak and 8.5% average, whereas the per capita power consumption is 850 kilowatt hour. Now the per capita energy consumption as compared with the other countries is shown in this figure. So Canada is having the highest per capita energy consumptions, whereas India along with China is having lower per capita energy consumptions as compared to the other countries. It is nearly about less than 1000. So we will see the all India installed generation capacity from this pie chart. The central sector is having 54,412 megawatt. State sector is having 82,452 megawatt, whereas the private sector is having 36,761 megawatt capacity. So overall, the all India installed generation capacity is 1,73,625 megawatt. So this data is as on 31st March 2019. So in this, the highest generation capacity is from coal, that is 54.10%. So in this, 93,918 megawatt is generated from the coal. Next is hydropower. So nearly about 21.6% of energy generation with the help of hydropower plant, that is 37,567 megawatt. And apart from this, the gas power plant, diesel power plant, nuclear power plant, and the renewable sources such as solar, wind, other power plants are considered here. The growth of India's power sector, that is serious growth after the 60s, is shown in the figure. The installed generation capacity in gigawatt is shown from 1950 to the 2020. So we can see from 1960 it has a serious growth, and up till now we have 120 gigawatts growth in the power sector. The annual generation and the growth rate during year 2001 to 2011 is shown in the chart. So the left side is the energy generation on the y-axis, that is in the billion units. So from 2001 it is nearly increasing in each year, that is the energy in 2001 is 515 billion units, whereas in 2011 it is 811 billion units. So the growth percentage is 3.1% in 2001, whereas it is 5.6% in the 2011. So this is the current scenario in India. So apart from this, the status of the power generation in Maharashtra is the power stations are operated by Mahagenco, that is Maharashtra State Power Generation Company Limited. Formerly it is known as MSEB, that is Maharashtra State Electricity Board, as we know all. There are lots of plants installed in Maharashtra also, such as thermal power station in Uran is having of 672 megawatt. The hydro power stations in Badgar, Koina, Pauna Dam, these are also major dams and power generations in Maharashtra. There are some plant or under development plant, such as in Chandrapur there is a super thermal power station project of 1000 megawatt is under the development. The central government having some of the power generation plants, that is NTPC, NHPC, NPC, these are the power generating companies. PTC is the power trading company. Power Grid is the power transmission company. Some of the undertakings owned by central government companies are DVC, BBMB, educational institutes such as NPTI, CPRI, etc. The power regulators, autonomous institutes such as Central Electricity Regulatory Commissions. The state government electricity board is having minimum generation company, transmission company and distribution company. For example, Maharashtra has Discom, Transco and Genco. State also have the state electricity regulatory commissions and independent power producers. So up till now in the today's sessions we have seen the power scenario in India and in the state. So in the next session we will see the carbon shedding, carbon credits, load shedding and power plants, its working in the upcoming sessions. Thank you.